Hello and welcome. I'm Zilla. Welcome to Ancient Gaming, my Archeo Gaming live stream. Thank you for joining me after a couple of months where I was streaming on another channel for a while. I am back, and for those of you who are new here, this is a stream where I play games with Ancient Studies content and talk about it. So today we are probably finishing up, The Cave, a Double Fine point and click adventure with very history focused characters in this instance. This is our time traveler, and this is her story. She works in an ancient history museum in the future that studies the 20th century. So, we also have two other characters with us, and we will be using them to help us along. This is the adventurer. She had her own section earlier on where she was pillaging or raiding, I should say, an Egyptian tomb for her own benefit. And we also have the knight, who is perhaps not so knightly. So we were somewhere about halfway through our time traveler story. She is pissed off because one of her colleagues, a very insufferable man, got himself accorded the Employee of All Time award that she thinks should have gone to her. Jealousy runs deep. Yes, so if you are here watching along, please feel free to say hi in chat. I will shout you out. And please let me know if there's any technical difficulty. I have not been set up for the cave for 2 months, so if something has gotten misaligned, do let me know. And meanwhile, enjoy the show. So let's see if we can't figure out what we were up to. So, right now, Time Traveler is in the distant past, and I don't quite remember what was going on. I'm gonna see if I can get her back to her present and rework that out. So we have this sort of prehistoric setting. There was a dinosaur that we killed. So this is her present.
I heard voting on the GEOAT committee was unanimous. FYI, that stands for greatest employee of all time. I won, by the way.
So they have an exhibition on a combustion engine that they call the Dino Hypernator. That'll be the location of one of our adventurers who's currently in the past. We're trying to get hold of the Smurg, this giant key. You can see they're absolutely ludicrous ideas about what keys might have been used for. Ritual items, jewelry, a hair comb. Ah yes, we were trying to get ourselves a Rangfust, which is to say, a bucket. As if we have a bucket, then we can pick up... Is it down here? I've lost my sense of direction. Ah, yes, there we are. Oops. Some oil from where our dino died. Alright. So... I believe in the sort of middle time period, the present day, as it were, there is a dry well. And if we can make that well not dry, then maybe we can get a Rangfust. But I do just love the idea of...
Got my own hover parking spot. Same with getting greatest employee of all time.
I love the idea of a future museum, don't you? And all of the things that they misunderstand. Cave. Hi, DJ Trindlebot. Cave describes this place both in English and in Latin. True enough. True enough. Kawe. Well, grotto. Right. So there's some way to hold this so that I think, is that it? If I just stand here? So here's our present day. Nope, that doesn't work. So let's see. Can I somehow get you to just, like, keep holding it? Yeah, that somehow worked. So now the well isn't dry. You can see my time traveler skeleton actively holding it. Okay. So maybe in the future that bucket is out here? Is it this way? No, it's up. Gotta go get that Rangfust. Sounds like something Beyonce might say in a terrible accent that isn't hers. Hey look, a bucket. I got a bucket. Perfect. So. Right now, if I take the Smurg, I get zapped by the security system, in case you're wondering. Right, there's no dying in the cave. Alright, got a bucket full of oil. Now I can make that combustion engine go. I wonder where they got these names. Like, what is the linguistic shift that has happened that made names like Rangfust and Smurg sound logical to them? Which is a silly question, of course, because, like, this is made up by Double Fine to sound funny. Alright. Up we go. What is this thing? It's a wheel. Why do we have a wheel? I don't know. My bucket's still full of oil, though. Eee.
What is that thing? It's not an exhibit, is it? Nah, can't be.
Can't be.
Greatest employee of all time knows every inch of every exhibit we've got. Well, have fun with that, whatever it is.
I wonder if... Aw. Can't play the arcade machine with it? So I can roll this wheel, and our employee...
Hands off the exhibits.
But this isn't an exhibit, so it doesn't matter. Oh. The game is not audible. That's interesting. That should not be. It looks like it's recording.
Me.
Can
and
you
the
hear
other
it
greatest
now?
Employees of all time are all grabbing drinks at the wizard's lair later. Wait, there are no other greatest employees of all time. More for me.
Is it better now, or is it still quiet? I'm gonna see if I can take this wheel into the past. Come on. Let me use the time machine. Somehow manage to stand on top of the wheel? Can I use the time machine? Or will it not let me stand on top of the wheel? There we go. Alright! Did the thing. So now can I give this wheel to the darn caveman? Just rolling a wheel through prehistoric times. Nothing to see here.
Wheel! Fog love wheel!
Fog love wheel!
Invent patent, then patent wheel!
Okay. Back to the future. That's not the future, that's the present. Okay. So...
Don't touch any of the exhibits.
So, what did that do for me? Prehistoric thog goat guy was down here. So does that mean that the wheel is down here? No, this is still just dinosaur smells.
Now you smell like a stinky old dinosaur. Isn't that great?
Dinosaur stench. Okay. So, I have no idea what that changed, but surely it'll be something. It's a good thing he didn't notice that we had that bucket.
Yep. Greatest employee of all time.
Maybe
They
it
don't give
changed
that to
something
just
up here.
anyone.
Can't get over there. Need the time traveler for that. So there's my bucket of oil.
Guess who got the greatest employee of all time award?
So there's no more reason to go up there, I guess. Huh. I wonder if anything changed in the present then. Oh wow, that's kind of obnoxious. Alright. There we go. Anything here? Oh, I know what will have changed. I can get to Thog's tools. And you know what else that means? I can get to Thog. So clearly the ancestor of the greatest employee of all time. To become a murderer. Crunch.
And that's that. All of that poor caveman's descendants are dead forever. Well, what's done is done. There's no going back on that decision now. Well, unless someone else screws around with the timeline some more. You know, time machines really take the fun out of trying to teach hard lessons about consequences.
Do they, though? Only when the rules are loose. But I guess that guy can't be the greatest employee of all time anymore if he doesn't exist. Nope, that's the present. I need the future. Oh, well, hey now. That's looking better. So now, our time traveler is the greatest employee of all time. Still can't play the arcade machine, though. There's gotta be a way to do that, right? I don't usually put stuff in here that isn't useful for something. An arcade machine working for several hundred years is a little bit far-fetched, since they barely work now. Oh, hey, Knight.
This exhibit features the ancient combustion engine, or as it was commonly known at the time, the Dino Hypernator. In the early 21st
Still
century,
doesn't feature the time traveler's
to
voice,
power everything from toothbrushes to toasters.
but I bet we can pick up that Smurg now.
Finally, the key out of this chronologically contorted collapse of continuity. All it took was the complete eradication of a family line dating back countless millennia. To be fair to our heroes, I can understand wanting to get out of here. Oof, that dinosaur smell is really bad.
But apparently, accurate, since they could go check. It is kind of funny that they have the ability to time travel and have not bothered to check their information, but, even with the abilities we have now, so often assumptions are made about things that we do and do not have evidence for. I was just watching. So, if you like archaeological content and interesting speakers on that stuff that is aimed at the public and is available in video format, a couple of channels I can recommend to you on YouTube are Archaeology Tube, run by Bill Farley. Amazing. Amazing artist, amazing archaeologist, and a great communicator. And also Flint Dibble's Archaeology, which is so good and so funny. I particularly recommend that anybody who has an interest in the sillier sides of archaeology check out the his video on Bacula. I just think it's funny. But Flint Dibble, who is just an amazing archaeologist, an amazing scholar, somebody I really like to listen to. He, oops, what did that do? Sorry, keystroke madness. He not too long ago went actually on the Joe Rogan podcast of all things to debate Graham Hancock, who is one of the world's biggest purveyors of pseudo-archaeology. That sort of giant conspiracy theory that, is like, oh, there were ancient high-tech civilizations out there that they don't want us to know about. And this kind of pseudo-archaeology gets a lot of people interested because there's this feeling of like, well, we don't really know. There's so much that we don't know that like surely there are things beyond our comprehension in the past. But Flint really goes through all of these arguments and talks about the evidence that we do have for what things were like in the past, the evidence that we do have for the beginning of the Ice Age and stuff like that, and talking about how much evidence there is against any kind of prehistoric high-tech civilization. Not just a lack of evidence, which also there is plenty of room for various things, but just the evidence that we have, like, if there had been a high-tech civilization, we would have something going on here. Maybe it's in the present that I need to use this key? I don't remember. Oh, cave tour this way. So oftentimes, even when we do have evidence, it gets ignored in favor of a better story, a more compelling narrative, or somebody's political views. Because as the recent interview that Bill Farley did with Flint Dibble, they pointed out that a lot of these theories of like Atlantis or the bonkers thing about Göbekli Tepe being ancient, beyond reckoning, and all that. People use that as sort of a gateway to a larger conspiracy of what aren't they telling us, right? And that becomes the sort of that spirals out into all of these other conspiracy theories and out into QAnon. Um, so it's not at all unbelievable that even though they can perfectly well go back to the present time and see this well full of water where they're using a bucket not as a hat but as a bucket, but it serves some narrative purpose. It serves some conspiracy purpose or political purpose. Like even in my particular specialty, I know a lot about Sappho, and there has been a lot in scholarship about different movements of scholarship about Sappho and I don't know why I'm here in particular, but sure. Ah, here we are. A gate. There we are. Unlock the next door, and that's our key.
Ah, the zoo. Observe nature's wondrous and terrible beauty, safely imprisoned behind unbreakable steel bars.
Zoo. I don't remember the zoo. Is the zoo useful for something? I don't think so. Must be one of our other potential characters. But I don't recall it. You'll see, like, as I progress, the other two characters. Come on. Oops.
You aren't getting away this time, beast.
Well.
This place is a nightmare. I hate zoos. No, I never liked zoos. Never.
I guess we do get to interact with it. I kind of vaguely remember this. So I currently can't access the time traveler. She's dead? Question mark? So this is interesting. Zoo with some electric eels. Huh, that didn't kill me. I very much expected it to kill me. Oh hey look, another memory. So... Alright. What do we got here? Oh, I was talking about Sappho. Pardon me, I got distracted by my own game. So Sappho over the years has been reworked dozens of times to be whatever people need her to be. She wrote all of these beautiful poems in which she, as herself, naming herself sometimes as Sappho, is explicitly talking about loving another woman. And not like, a sister or something. She's calling out, sweet Aphrodite, I need help. I'm in love with this girl. And over the years, first you have things like the Suda, first you have other people in various ancient Greek societies saying things like, oh, she was married. She had, she was married to this guy. Translated, it's basically Dick from the Isle of Man. I was like, I can't remember which word for dick they use, but essentially follows from the Isle of Andros. I was like, okay, come on, this is clearly from some kind of comedy, right? That's not real. Was she married? She could have been, but like people trying to sort of make her into this, sex crazed horror. And you get that recorded as fact by the Byzantines in the Suda, which is a sort of early encyclopedia, and sort of people take her as at various times as like an actual literal whore, a schoolmistress using the language of love for like to talk about other things. There's a long several periods, but most recently there was when homosexuality started being, oh my gosh, we can't read anything about that. We get these people trying to sort of redeem her by saying, oh, well, she's not being literal. It's all a metaphor for her students, and she's teaching them about how to love, how to use the language of love, how to grow up into being women. And, it doesn't hold water. Like, if you look through her poetry, there's love poems to men, there's love poems to women, there's marriage songs, there are songs that are clearly about epic stories. Like the confining her to this one aspect of herself is pretty silly. So, we have no reason to take her at anything other than her word that she's in love with a woman. And I even dislike the, separating the artist Sappho, like the speaker in the poem, from the person Sappho, which, of course, you can and have to do to some degree, right? Because it's not like every time Taylor Swift sings about someone that she loves when she's, written a song 20 years ago. Like, it's not like that's, going to be true every time she says it. So, like, of course, there's some distance, but I don't think really we can. I don't think we can really like differentiate who Sappho was from who Sappho presents herself as in her poetry. She talks about herself, her name. She talks about her brothers by name, very specific situations on Lesbos. So we have all this stuff, and people over the years have tried to remold it into various shapes for various political reasons. Either because they wanted to save her from being a lesbian, which we get that from Sappho of Lesbos, or because they wanted to make her into a sex-crazed whore so that they could dismiss, this famous woman, or whatever it is. But people get these ideas, these political narratives in their head, and they just kind of latch onto them no matter what the evidence says.
Beast Hunter Podcast, day 541. The Crystal Cave monster escaped again. She's still hungry, so I'm camped out near her favorite food. When I hear her shrieking roar, the hunt is on. Oh, blast. This worthless gizmo is out of batteries. Hey, who are you? Don't touch those hot dogs.
Just me and a hot dog machine.
Hey, who are you? Don't touch those hot dogs.
I guess I'm not touching the hot dogs. What about this thing? Okay, what's down here? Oh, another memory. Deadly dynamite. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Oh, looks like we've got a bot in chat. Sorry about that. Oops. Oh, hey.
Oh, look, she's safe after all. Surely there are no limits to the charity and altruism this pair can bring to the world now that they've been reunited.
Yeah. So, charity and altruism. If you haven't seen my previous streams, first of all, they are all recorded on my YouTube channel. Go check out Zilla's Athenaeum on YouTube. But second of all, yeah, each of our people here has gotten someone killed. The knight is actually the most innocent of them. At least he didn't do it on purpose. Negligent, but not, actively an asshole. Well, actively a murderer is what I meant. Oh, hey, a box. That's probably going to be handy for something. I don't know what yet. It really has been a while since I played this game, if I don't remember this section. Wow, there's a lot over here.
Ah, these three. I had high hopes when they first arrived, but you'd be surprised how useless a clown can be in a high-pressure life-and-death situation.
I don't think I would be surprised by that, to be honest. Oh, hey, got a battery.
Pro tip, that battery probably needs a charge. Its owner hasn't had much chance to maintain it recently.
Yeah, he looks pretty dead. Ooh, another memory. Time traveler memory. The plan is hatched. Well, it sure did. I don't know what this lever does. Oh, it raises a platform. Ooh. And another night memory. The dragon attacks, and the knight isn't a knight and can't save anybody. Okay, can't do anything with the console. Let's see. I'm gonna need everybody here. Okay, so that's the beast. Huh. Okay. Well. I guess that's if I got everybody stuck on that side. But I also kind of need to be stuck on that side. Okay. So, what am I doing with this box anyway? I guess that's just to get up here. Alright. So. So I take this other dead battery out. And I guess I need to find a place to charge it. Oops. Sorry about that. I thought I had turned that noise off. I apologize. Oh, right. Well, come on, eels.
Well, it looks like that battery is all charged up now.
Let's go help out a podcaster.
Move away from the vending machine.
What am I doing with this thing? I thought you'd want your machine back, but I guess not. So, roar. What am I supposed to do with this? Think I should record some animal noises? Sure, let's go see if I can do that. I will steal her hot dogs! I mean, it doesn't seem to be letting me do much of anything. There wasn't really anything else to interact with, was there? Well, let's see if it somehow recorded some animal noises while I wasn't looking. Oh, you think I should put it down? Alright. Ah! Yeah, you're right. Thanks for the tip. That will make this go faster.
Well, whatever else happens down here, our heroes could always consider careers as nature documentarians.
It's the beast! And I am here without a camera crew to document my triumph. Oh, no matter. Valor waits for no woman.
Bye!
All of that for a Frankfurter. Well, at least it's kosher.
All beef hot dog. It's a very big hot dog. Hey, Beast. Beast. Come on. No, come on.
This has gone on long enough.
I suppose it's true what they say. If you want to make an omelet, you have to consign the last member of an ancient species to oblivion while destroying someone else's lifelong dreams and desires.
Interesting that we don't find her down here, isn't it? Ah, yes. So I did consider bringing the monk with us for this. This is the monk's area. There's a windy mountain monastery. We won't be able to complete it. We'd need to be the monk to get past this. But as you can probably gather, he's not the most enlightened of monks. Let's see. The door of enlightenment can only be opened by the true master, or the one who takes his place. Oops. Wrong button. A murder a million years in the making. On with the tour. Oh. I kind of remember this area. I guess we need the boat.
Hey,
Hi,
anyone know any
Harusaki
sea
Amon.
shanties? 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Oh, that's more a bar song than a sea shanty. Ooh, I've got one. 99 bottles of rum on the wall, 99 bottles of rum.
This reminds me of that sea shanty fad a few years back. So your murders only take 900,000 years? That's good. You know,
I'm rescued.
being efficient is good.
After years on this blasted island, I can finally leave.
Finally leave.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. I'm going to go collect my stuff and get my beloved dog Spanky so we can skedaddle.
Beloved dog.
Shut up.
Well, from stuck in a cave to marooned on an island stuck in a cave, things aren't exactly looking up for our friends now, are they? No, they're not.
If you're just joining us, you should know that that narrator is actually the cave itself. Cave tour continues that way, so we're going to need something to jump on.
Bottle of rum.
You won't talk to the parrot? Come on.
Polly wants a cracker.
Some caves do, in fact, have very big mouths. It's true. Oh, that looks like a murder weapon. Hey, look, a pirate flag. Whoops. It's a pretty elaborate place.
When you get that boat of yours to the other side of the island, give me a shout, and I'll join you for the big rescue.
Big rescue.
Shut up.
I'm not sure how to break it to that adorable old hermit, but their boat only seats 3 people. Might I suggest to our 3 friends that they move the boat across the island very quietly?
Quietly.
Shut up!
Come on, pet the dog. You know you want to.
Knight takes D5. After years on this blasted island, I can finally leave.
Finally leave.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Can I pull it? I cannot pull it. I can push it, but I don't want to push it. I want to get up there. Oh, I guess I don't need to push it to get up there. Merde. By the way, not really a game I can justify playing for an Archeo gaming stream, but if you are wondering why I keep saying merde, you should go play A Hat in Time. You'll have fun. Okay. Well, gonna need that eventually, I suppose.
Three-hour tour. Knight takes D5.
3-hour tour
Bratwurst.
is a reference, of course, to Gilligan's Island. I don't know what we can do with these pipes, but let's go with our knight friend here. You like fun sometimes, Harusaki-emon. What do you like the rest of the time?
Polly wants a cracker.
Wait, don't tell me. Oops. Haha. Okay, so that's where we need the cross pipe. Come on, let me off the ladder. Oh, look, an L-shaped pipe. Oh, look, a memory. The king and his very annoyed daughter want the knight to save them from a dragon. That ain't gonna happen, as we already know. Ah, stop it. Where do we need an L-shaped pipe? That's where we need a straight pipe. Okay, that's the edge of the island. Well, come on then. Straight pipe. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. Didn't these people get eaten? Well, yes, but there's no dying in the cave. It's one of the rules. Murder, yes, but not dying. See? Interesting. I sometimes forget when I'm playing this game that um, that there are sections that don't have to do with the individual stories of the characters. Where is... Oh, that's where the L-shaped pipe goes. Um, Alright. Can I get you to drop it down there? No. Wait, so is this pirate flag also a thing? That pirate flag is also a thing. Alright. Good to know. No, it's not this way. Quite a little maze we have here. Gotta get all the pipes hooked up. And somehow that will get us to victory. Oops. So the L-shaped one was all the way back to the left. I like that these pipes look like they're made out of bamboo, except they're way too big. A specific rock formation. What is? Oh, these almost crystalline hexagonal shaft. Oh yeah, yeah. Double Fine Studios is the successor to LucasArts. Has a lot of the same people, in particular Tim Schafer, working on it. So all of your classic, I say all, there are several different things, but a lot of the classic sillier point and clicks. My personal favorite, the Dig. There's, what's it called? The one with the motorcycles. The Maniac Mansion and its sequel, Double Fine did Grim Fandango, and yeah, there's a lot of really lovely point and clicks, and they have this kind of goofy sense of humor about how their dialogue works, and just in general, very fun game catalog. They also do some just weird nonsense that are not at all point and clicks. Like,
Takes F7.
poor Spanky. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
That boat of yours to the other side
There
of
we
the
go.
island, give me a shout. And I'll join you for the big rescue.
Big rescue.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. But yes, so if you're a fan of silly heavy metal games, there's Brutal Legend featuring like literally the shop is Ozzy Osbourne. They got him to voice act for it, and like it takes place inside the world of heavy metal album covers. So this is a very Jeremy Swiss sort of project. Also, like this very strange game called Headlander, where you're literally a disembodied head flying around and inserting yourself onto other people's bodies, in a, like a semi-robotic future. Okay, so we've got all the pipe bits back together. Does that mean we can use the water now? All right. Huh. All right. You're still in the boat. Yeah, it's literally him as the voice actor, I'm pretty sure.
Who's a good dog?
Huh. Sure, fine, whatever. Where was that third pirate flag? It was down here somewhere. It was down here? Yeah, it was over here. Awesome. Femur. That's not a femur. That's an explosive. I don't know why I want an explosive, but why not, I guess. That's a femur. I'm gonna take it with me. Oh, looks like I can get rid of some of that water if I explode things. I don't know if I do want to explode things, but probably. It's probably there for a reason. But yeah, as Harusaka Aemon was saying, these these hexagonal columns are a particular kind of rock formation, very much like what makes up the Giant's Causeway in Ireland, and I forget where across where the other half is. Um, so what was I doing? Here we go. But yeah, you see these very distinctive formations. Very cool geography. Oh no. I can't get up there. But I want to. Well, I guess if I... No? Is there a box over here? Aha! There's a box over here. Box of crackers for Polly, the parrot. But Polly wanted a bratwurst. We didn't bring the hot dog. Sorry. Sorry, Polly. Get this. Oops. Well, none of that was what I meant to do. Navigation challenges. So, it's just her going after her ex-adventure partners. Oh, very well. That's a hitboxer. Fine. Let's do it this way. So, can I... Yep. Cool beans. Alright. Sure. It's just me and my nightly femur. I'm gonna come over here and... Oh, right. I can't, can I? So, I gotta get you back over there somehow.
I love my dog. King takes F7.
Really, that parrot does a lot of work, doesn't it? Oops. Crunch. Really? Stop dying! We should. We should have brought the bratwurst. Alas. Okay. Oh. Give me the boat. Let's drag it over to its next location. Stop that. Oh. Oh, can I drag it up here? No. Alright. I guess I need to figure out a way to explode this cave. Like, it seems pretty obvious that I need to light this on fire, but I don't have a torch. And I can't just, like, grab lava. Did I miss some fire somewhere? Oh, a box of crackers and a can of corn. Hey, those seem completely useless. Probably not as useless as this femur. Bone is, well, it will do some stuff in fire, for sure. Depends on how old it is, I suppose. But there's no particularly good thing for me to light so far. Like, to light it from, I mean. Couldn't...
D5. When you get that boat of yours to the other side of the
Spanky is real
give me
cute.
a shout, and I'll join you for the big rescue.
Big rescue. Shut up,
No, you.
stupid parrot.
Yes, you are. No, probably quite a smart parrot. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not totally sure how to light this femur. It didn't seem like I could get it to the lava. Oops. Quite the conundrum. Nope, don't need that. Well, I suppose there is always the option of doing things this way. Oh, can I not jump there from this side? Okay. Is it on fire now? No. Maybe there's something else here. What if I offer Polly some crackers? What am I trying to eventually light? I'm trying to blow up. I'm trying to light the barrel of explosives. Hey, stupid parrot. You want some crackers? Alright. Well, now I have a parrot friend. I don't know what good this does me. But, why not? Oops. Sorry, parrot. Do I have to go get you back? Parrot! Dang it. I will find the parrot. Can I just pick up the barrel? I don't think so. I guess I could check. It seemed like I could only roll the barrel. Yeah. I can roll the barrel wherever I want. I guess I could roll it into the lava, maybe? Aha! I've got a lit fuse. I need to roll it back. And it's probably going to explode before I can. Because I screwed that up. Okay. That's apparently the way it's supposed to work. You just got to get it close enough. Good thing we've got this infinite supply of gunpowder explosives. Oops. That's gotta be a glitch. Huh. Maybe I need to let it go. Let it go, let it go, let the explosive roll and show. Yeah, I'm not a singer, sorry. There we go. Maybe? Doesn't seem like it's going far enough. Maybe I need to line several of them up. I'll just leave you there for the moment. I missed my femur. I'm gonna have to pick it back up before I actually explode this thing. Yeah. Okay. So that should be within range, right? I really hope so. I'm ready to be done with this. Da, da. Down you go. Oh no! How many of these things do I have to line up? Well, it got to about here. So, I don't have to move it quite as far. Maybe there? Maybe that'll do? It's only giving me 3 at a time, so I shouldn't need more than that. I can't push it down the incline any harder, alas. There isn't a push option. It's just hold on or don't. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Success! Oh, I probably need to deal with you, don't I? Hit the lever! Good job. I don't think that was particularly quiet, but you know. The old guy doesn't know what I'm up to. Shove, shove, shove the boat. Where's that parrot? You back out here? Hey, hey, come be my friend. Yeah! It's parrot time. Yeah. Oh no! That was enough to get rid of the parrot? That sucks. Come on, bird.
3-hour tour.
I don't think it's important to the game that I have this bird, it's just important to me. It is time to smuggle the parrot across international borders. That is exactly correct. It will be a pirated pirate parrot. Huh? Why can't I move the boat? Is this some kind of a glitch? this is definitely some kind of glitch. There we go.
Whoopee! I'm finally getting off this island. I think I've got everything I need. Shove off any time.
I knew he was going to be trouble.
I
Right
see.
here in Island City. Trouble with a capital T, which rhymes with P, which stands for hermit. Okay, that didn't quite work. But he's still trouble. Trouble with a capital H, which stands for hermit. There, much better.
That's
We
not
should
better.
leave now if we want to make it before high tide.
Okay. So, how to get rid of this inconvenient isolator? Oop. No, I don't actually want to be here.
Let's get a move on. I've shut off the stove and stopped the paper. I'm not forgetting anything. Time to shove off and get back to civilization. Have I got everything I need? I think so. We should probably shove off. The tide is going out and I've got all my beloved possessions.
Oh, except for your dog. We're still carrying the femur because I love it, but also probably because we need it to get the dog. Which means I probably don't get to take it with me, which sucks. Hey, dog. Maybe I get to take it with me? Or do I have to leave it there for him? Might have to leave it there. Won't the dog eat the cabbages? What cabbages? I don't have any cabbages. Man, I do wonder what the cabbage guy would think of this island. No? Huh. Oh.
What? It's the holdup. I don't want to
Not you.
I packed everything special I have to me and I'm ready to scoot.
Does that mean I have to leave the parrot behind too? I hate it.
Nice move.
Parrot friend. Yep. That sure does seem like the correct answer.
let's get a move on. I've shut off the stove and...
Damn it. Should have known that was going to happen. Dang, parrot. Come on, parrot. Okay. At least I don't have to do the thing with the dog again. Ah. I hit the jump button too late. Curses. It's the thing I have never really liked about platformers is when you know exactly what you need to do and your fingers are just not fast enough to do it. This isn't even really a platformer. What? Why did she go under the water? I don't even know. Come on. Right. Well, I don't actually know the mechanics of why she sometimes hovers over the water and sometimes she doesn't, so I'm just gonna have to keep trying it until it works. How very irritating. Okay, it worked that time, so now I just have to not screw up this jump. Oof, which I almost did. Oh my gosh. My screen freeze-framed right as I was at the edge of the descent. Ooh.
I forgot my dog! You wait here and I'll be back in a flash. Don't leave without us!
We will.
Slinky gets his own seat, so someone will need to swim. We should probably shove off. The tide...
Aw. Come on, Parrot, come with us.
I'm no lawyer, but maritime law clearly allows for the abandonment of annoying hermits. And really, the stranding of a lone hermit pales in comparison to what we've seen from these three so far.
Not false.
I wonder if any lessons have been learned this evening. Maybe by you and me, but I fear not by them. Well, we shall see soon enough.
Shall we? Shall we see? I don't remember how much there is left of this game. I'm hoping to finish it today, which is why we're still on. Oh, there's, I think, the scientists that way. I've got the cracker box still. Oh, good. Good, good. We're back in the gift shop.
Well, you took long enough. I was gonna send out the search party, but they're still looking for the last group. You didn't happen to run into an annoying clown, did you? That doesn't matter.
We
just
did.
got a new shipment of trinkets that should satisfy your every desire. But I can't give them to you without suitable replacements. So, take this giant novelty-sized key, again, and open the employee's back entrance. I'm sure you'll find some treasures worthy of the cave's gift shop.
So, our trinkets now, as you can see, are the greatest employee of all time statue in the shape of Miss Thang, the beautiful cat, golden cat thing from the Egyptian tomb and a knightly sword. Yes, that's true. So there are slightly different endings for each character depending on whether they carry their prize out or not. That is the truth. And here we have those. We're back to that area where we can see these lovely Jewish monumental artworks of some kind with Hebrew writing on them. I never did look up what they say. So, gonna have to come down here and get something or other. I like that there are these like lights and stuff, and like the stakes are all bundled up. You can see that it was all a setup. Everything in the cave other than our adventurers is basically a set. Is that where we're meant to go? We've got a... Oh, down here we have an animal skeleton in a human-shaped casket. That's pretty unusual. You don't see a lot of that. And that's a particular, like European traditional casket. So it's probably not a realistic thing that would happen there. Not unless somebody was trying to do some shenanigans, which, possible. So here's the elevator. And we've been through this part before. But I do not remember what all is around here. We've got the grog and the dog. So was it down as well? Okay, so we can steal the monster trophy from this lady. See ya, sucker. Oh, I see. We've got the miner from earlier on. I'll have to put down my femur to take his gold. I missed something somewhere. Maybe up here? Boxes of mushrooms, destroyed wells. That machine from the beginning. Oh, Spanky. Where are you, Spanky? Okay, what's down here? Did I go down here? I did go down here. That was where the miner is. That's Miss Trophy. So where's the third trinket coming from? Up here, maybe? Oh, yeah. There he is. I was right. I actually had forgotten that you could literally pick up Spanky. Seems like a terrible, perfect thing to do. So we go back to the gift shop. So, hey, folks in chat, do you have any votes for which trinkets I should take with me and which I should leave behind? Unlike the parrot, Spanky has no self-preservation instincts.
What a fabulous replacement trinket. Oh, that will do just fine. After all, possession is 9/10 of the law. That other 1/10, here you go.
Yeah, the dog is a trinket. So let's see what happens when we leave with our ill-gotten goods. The plan is executed. Alright. I think...
Oh, you've outdone yourself on this one. I don't think its rightful owner will miss it much. Enjoy. Are you sure you want to return that? I mean, you worked so hard to get it. You acquired that at great cost to those around you. You really should think this over. I don't know who else would buy such a, particular item, but
Lots
I'll
of
take it
people
back. The
will buy a
customer
sword.
is always right.
So, let's see what happens when we leave without a trinket. Oop. Well, does not seem to have changed much.
Oh, that is very nice. Taking the thing someone else desires most was a stroke of genius. You earned it.
Yeah, it did. I earned whatever the heck is about to happen now. blew them right the heck up.
As we look back on the adventure we had this evening, it was not
Oh.
a total loss. Some realize the thing they desire most is also the thing to fear the most. Others could not escape the destructive grasp of glory, greed, or vanity. What is your object of desire? What grasp does it have on your future? Have patience. You will be down here soon enough, and we'll see what you're capable of. There is no hiding from the cave.
So, when you take the trinket, you don't come back. When you leave the trinket behind, oh, Harusaki Amon going straight to my heart. My object of desire is adequate funding. Ah, every academic's dream. Well, honestly, most people's dream. And hey, how about that universal basic income concept where we could all make art however we wanted and actually get stuff done instead of doing bullshit jobs that don't mean anything? Dealing with really abusive supervisors and all that jazz. Ask me how I know. Um, yes, so that was The Cave, a wonderful little game. You have not seen all of it. There are 5 more characters, I think. And, of course, each of them has 2 endings. So, everyone's darkest desire and how they would have to kill people generally to achieve it, along with a lot of fun puzzles and just absolute ridiculosity. Um, Props to all of the people at Double Fine who worked on this game. Props to everyone showing up now. This is just a wonderful little point and click. I can't recommend it enough. One of my favorites. I have come back to it numerous times over the years. So thank you so much for coming along on this journey through the shadow puppet play acting of The Cave. And we'll be back next week with a new game. We are going to start I Am Dead. And I put this on my list at the recommendation of some other Archeo gamers. I do not remember at all what they said that made me put it there, so it's going to be an exciting time. But I will be back next week, next Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to try that out, see where it goes. If you would like to see more of my work, well, this video will stay up for a week or so, and I think you can see some of my older ones on my Twitch channel. I don't really know how Twitch works, to be honest. But you can definitely see all of my recordings on my YouTube channel, Zilla's Athenaeum, at YouTube. And you can also follow me at Zillable, both on Blue Sky and on Mastodon. That is just like it is here, syllable but with a Z. Thanks so much for joining in, and I hope that you enjoyed the show. All right. Keep learning, friends.